Somebody said you had curly hair. Is that true? Somebody said you had on black shades. Is that true? Somebody said you had a short haircut and it was flying up. Is that true? Somebody said you had blonde highlights. Is that true? Somebody said you was walking the dog. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you was trying to jump out. Is that true? Somebody said you was sitting in your truck on your phone. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you was drinking something in a cup. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you had on red lipstick. Is that true?
Yes.
Sir, somebody said you was looking in your phone. Is that true?
Yeah, I know.
Ma'am, somebody said you was looking confused. Is that true?
No.
Sir, somebody said you had on a hat. Is that true?
Yeah.
Ma'am, somebody said you was carrying plates. Is that true?
Plates? Yes.
Somebody said you was eating some off a plate. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you was scratching your hair. Was that true?
What?
Sir, somebody said you was sitting in the van texting. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you was waiting at a stoplight in a short skirt. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you had big hair. Is that true?
Does it look big to you, sweetie?
Sir, somebody said you had on red shoes. Is that true? Sir, somebody said you looked like you was about to deliver a package. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you had holes in your coat. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, someone said you was standing any onion rings. Is that true? Somebody said you had your hair pushed to the side. Is that true? Somebody said you was walking. Is that true?
No.
Ma'am, somebody said you had a string hanging from you. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you had on a maroon vest. Is that true? Somebody said you was eating a bag of Lay's. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you was walking slow with a suitcase. Is that true? Sir, somebody said you was on a bike. Is that true? Ma'am, were you eating those chips and walked away earlier? Is that true? Somebody said you had on black tight pants. Is that true? Ma'am, is that true? Really, ma'am, is that true? Ma'am? Ma'am, somebody said you was digging in your nose. Is that true? Somebody said you had your hood on your head. Is that true? Somebody said you had on a brown jacket. Is that true? Oh, okay. Ma'am, somebody said you was walking swinging your arm. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you had a smile on your face. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you was walking the dog with a hat on. Is that true?
What?
Ma'am, somebody said the edges was gone. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you was walking with your arms folded. Is that true? Somebody said you was walking with your mouth open. Is that true? Ma'am. Yo, what's up, Instagram? We on the bus live and it stinks. Y'all ain't gonna tell the camera it stinks on the bus, man. What it smell like on the bus?
Loose booty.
It stink on this motherfucker, baby. Baby, when I tell you I don't know how much more I can take on this bus, I'm finna walk around and do a damn smell check. Cause see, I'm finna get to the bottom of this shit. Look, one thing I hate, Courtney Barnes Live, all together, no spaces, get my fucking name right on Instagram and YouTube. It's something that stinks. If you ever want to upset me, smell bad, baby, and I'm gonna show you the real me. You stinky bitch. Somebody said that you have on a white hat. Is that true? Oh, okay. Somebody said you was on the phone. Is that true? Okay. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Somebody said you was on the phone. Is that true? Okay. Ma'am, somebody said you was walking with your phone in your hand. Is that true? Sir, somebody said you was talking on your phone. Is that true? Somebody said you was walking like you had confidence. Is that true?
Yes.
Sir, somebody said you had a bald head. Is that true? Excuse me, sir. Somebody said you didn't have no customers in your store. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you was walking with boots on. Is that true? Excuse me, sir. Somebody said you had bags on your shoulders. Is that true? What? In the top left-hand corner?
Yeah.
Somebody said you could teach me how to do that. Is that true?
No.
Somebody said you was walking with your shirt open. Is that true? Somebody said you had on fishnets going back to work. Is that true?
Exactly.
Sir, somebody said you was going in the van. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you was running. Is that true? Somebody said you was about to smoke a cigarette. Is that true? Ma'am, somebody said you was walking swinging your arms. Is that true? Somebody said you was walking with yellow hair. Is that true?
I'm walking with yellow hair.
Ma'am, somebody said you was walking and your dress was moving. Is that true? Sir, somebody said you was waiting at a red light. Is that true? Excuse me, somebody said you was waiting for something. Is that true?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Are you recording?
I am always recording, baby. The question is, are you ready for the turn up? Yeah.